Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Midwestern Rails, Episode 10. And we are here in Lockwood with Martin, who is based out of Mallstown. Why does that make me laugh? I don't know. It just seems like a lot of information. And what we were doing before we so rudely interrupted with the end of the video is we're going to move these. All of these right here have to go to Lockwood Container and Lockwood TOFC. Now, they're all empties. So we're just going to put them on the storage tracks over there and get them out of this yard here. Now, is this on? Because he's I0039. No. Yeah, do we have an I0039 in this yard? I don't even know. 33, 63, 32, 64. Hut hike. No, it's Lockwood Arrival there. So there is no 00, because I'm storing them over there, right? This map is so huge, it's hard to keep track of. But okay, so in other words, let's fly over there. I'll show you what I mean. All right, so here it is right here, coming into here. Here's the TOFCs. You can see all the trailers right here. These are all TOFCs, and there's these over here already. I don't know why these are over here. I don't know who's doing this. What is this? Yeah, it's just Lockwood TOFC. Now, why did I gotta fly back anyway. I'm not gonna do it manually, but anyway. So I don't know what those are here. I want to put those back down here onto this track way over here, and then you have these that are sitting here. It looks like they're set out, ready to be, loaded. But I've been given no such order. Okay, so I'm going to take them and shove them all back in here. Am I? Well, this one here has like a yard in front of it, a little small storage yard in front of it. So we'll put them all right here. Anywho, we got to do all that. So let's go back to Martin, way over here. Then you got these guys sitting here. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this guy's doing. Hey, I don't know what this guy's doing. Trainz in over here. Now, is this the one with the real shiny thing on it? Yeah, it's kind of shiny. It's nice. It's party. All right, so here we go. So now we're going to have to back down. Let's go flying again. Because I got to back down to where? So if I go up through here, I can back down over to here, right? And cross over. Yep. That's what we want to do. Okay, I got it. No. There we go. Okay, so now this one's got to be this way. That's right. This one's got to be that way. Yeah, this one's got to be this way. Just in case. Okay, it's a long clear. Here we go. It's been a bit. It's been a bit because I just got back from my vacation. Yes, I did. I was gone for like 11 days. It was really nice. We had a good time. But it's also really nice to be back and doing this again. Yes, sir. I'm wondering if I should have stayed on that side, just gone long hood forward. I ran all the way down here, though. This is not that long. I just don't know. I mean, we're not going real far. Yeah, we'll just stay with these now. Decision's already been made. All right. Bag her up. I don't know why I pronounced Martin's name that way. Okay. Like I said, it's been about almost 2 weeks since I've done any recording or Trainz whatsoever. Before I went on my vacation, I was a recording fool. I loved every second of it. Of course. Here we go. Push it backwards now. Now let's start aligning switches all the way down. Okay, so he's going to come through here. Yes. Okay. He's going to do that, yep. Then he's going to go down here. Here. And here to there. Come on out here to the... Looks like I might have already lined him there. To here. Yep. Then we're going to go into here. Then we're going to take it right over this bridge area here. And then we're going to meet up with these right here, right? Yeah. We're going to shove them straight back. Here. And then we'll see how many we can fit on here. All right, back we go. All right, it says the speed limit's 25, but we're going to keep it at 15. Let's move it up to 45%. We're going to run to the back of the train, too. There we go. There it is. Back of the train. They're all Lockwoods, right? Lockwood. They got those weird ones there. Lockwood. Lockwood. Love saying Lockwood. All right, here we go. Past these two fine Canadian Pacific engines. Now, I don't know. Am I in their territory or are they in mine? I don't know. Does BNSF land? I don't know. This looks like, based on all these CNs that are over here, this looks like Canadian National Territory. I am the invader. That's what must have happened. Martin must have run these over here, right? Yeah, that's what happened. He's got no orders to set any of them out. Just put them on the storage tracks and head on back to Mallstown. That's what he's going to do. Yeah. Vacation was fun, but now I'm back. I got to go back on the diet. Oh, look at this guy. Is he still sneaking up? It's like his rear engine is smoking, huh? Putting out some power. Looks like it. I don't think he's moving. Maybe they got a barbecue pit in that second one. That's just what we're seeing right there. It's like he's chugging. Little GP9, is that what that is? No, not a GP9. Is that a GP9? I don't know. Do I want to go back and look? Nah. We'll figure it out later. He's a little grain train, just a little grain train. We do have some cars out in the yard there. I don't know. I have no idea what they are. I play so many train games now. If it wasn't for the spreadsheet, I'd be totally lost. And you may be thinking to yourself, you mean all the time I'm watching, you haven't been totally lost? That's not nice. All right, so are we gonna want to switch these all back to mainline service? I haven't had any derail problems on this one. We'll just leave them. The AI can switch them to where it wants them, right? Got you in trouble on the UMR. Yeah, I know. Okay, we have an approach signal coming up. What's the game call it? Line ahead clear for 1 block, otherwise known as approach. Alrighty. Now here's this crossing, but this crossing here is a well, we'll do it anyway. On the wrong screen? Oh no, you just barely hear it. Let's say this crossing here is like a yeah, most definitely is a I'll say it, service yard, right? Service drive. Because there's the tower for this facility here. But this next one definitely is not. I mean, I can barely hear it. All right, here we go. Nicely done. It's funny, sometimes in other games I get games other than, well, I play Transport Fever 2. I'll just play just a ton of that lately. And I'm noticing that in some cases, I don't know why it is in some and not in others, but the crossing gates don't start coming down until the train is like sometimes in the intersection. That seems like a safety violation to me. And then, but the cars all stop in plenty of time. So one of my cars will be coming up to an intersection, and it'll stop. and none of the signals are going off or anything. Then all of a sudden the signals will start going, the gate will start coming out, and there goes the train. So the computer knows a train is coming, but for some reason does not trigger the things on time. And sometimes it does it beautifully. But, yeah, there's not much I can do about that. At least I don't think there's anything I can do. Okay, here we are with the TO. Now, do we have other TOFCs intermixed in here? No, they're all on the end. Yeah. They're all on the end, so there's no reason to forwards and backwards in here. You know, start shoving well cars down this one and flat cars down this one. So all the flat cars are on the end. Isn't that pretty? Look at that city scene over there. At the Bank of America here. Let you know that you're in America. I assume it's America, right? Sure looks like America to me. I've been overseas. It looks different. Paris looks different. Paris is one of those cities that when you look at it, you're like, this is Paris. Because of the houses and everything they have there. It's just in the city. The apartments and the buildings, they all have that look. And usually when someone refers to Midwestern, as in Midwestern Rails, you're talking about the U.S. of A. Alrighty. Shove them back. And then I'll have to put in my spreadsheet that these are sitting here. Therefore, maybe time to get them going. These companies will then, be entered in a spreadsheet so that they can then order things to be set out. Usually how I run it, when I bring empties into a place because they load cars, I will just store them there till the company calls. Go. Slow it down. There we are. Scaramouche. Something about a bandando. Okay. This is one big container yard. Look at the fellows working out over there, huh? Over here, too, I can see him. All right, we'll shove them back as far as we can get them. If we can't fit them all there, we'll start putting them on this second track here. We'll find a place for them. Just filling up another yard. You know how I do. Very pretty scene. Now, is this some kind of a module? Does this thing have loading and loading? Will this thing actually move? Bring things up, or is this all just static equipment? I don't know the answer to that. I thought there was one that you could download that would actually, like these things are doing over here. They're not actually moving the things. They're just animated, so it looks like it's moving them. This one over here picks one up, moves it to another place, but as soon as it puts it down in the new place, it reappears back in the old place again. It's not actually doing anything. Here it goes now, see? Puts it up there. There he is. And then see how it disappears, it goes right back over there. Sneaky guys. All right, here we go. We're into this. Now let's go down here where the bumper is. I was working on the Coal Country 2.0. I had to relearn how to work with this stuff here. This TurfX stuff. It's tricky. it's tricky to get it to move or get bigger or smaller or whatever. I figured it out. I'd figured it out before, and I hadn't done it in such a long time, I had to figure it all out again. Look at that. They all fit on there beautiful. No, wait a minute now. And looks like that's going to be filed out, doesn't it? Yeah. There's no way. So we're gonna move this one forward. Yeah, I think so. So we'll apply. Handbrake. Forward. There we go. Hopefully this is going to be fouled. You know, that little thing goes away. I'm noticing here too that these things, you can see the lock very clearly on this. On the cold country, they're really hard to see. They're so small. Yeah, it did clear it. But yeah, I want to make them bigger. I've been trying to figure out how to do that. There was something on there I found that it could make them bigger, but when I did it, it didn't do anything. I was disappointed. All right, so we'll drop this last one off right here on this track. We'll get down on it here a little bit. A little bit. Go. Kinds of frog action going on there. Here we go. Now I just gotta wait for the clear. Wait for it. I do this one already? Yeah, I did. Clear. Okay. We'll back it up onto here. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have come down here long hood forward, and then I could easily snake around him. Easy run around it from this end. Next time I'll do it that way. Instead of having this real long, well, it's not a super long cut, but it's a pretty long cut to be driving backwards. In my humble opinion. But since I'm the CEO, it's not such a humble opinion. It's the only opinion that matters. There we go. We'll just have to guesstimate as to when this will clear. There ain't no way telling. That'll do. We will apply. Decouple. Now we're off to the container lot. We'll leave the TOFC lot net over there. Here we goes. See if it clears. Ah. I'm good. Oh, no. I want to go to the front now. Here we go. I'm at the front now. And what is this, like an SD60? That's what it looks like to me. What is this? What do you got here? It's a yeah, it's an SD60. Heritage? This is a Heritage unit? Is that the old color scheme or something? Not that familiar with BNSF to know for sure. It's going to clear these power lines there. Good. Back through here. Big old factory of some sort over here. Tubing and whatnot. Alrighty. That's the switch we're going to want to clear right in here. This is kind of a cool thing here, huh? I like this setup. It's nice. It looks very good. This bridge is very good too. Gives you that. Oh, come on now. Gives you That old-timey look. Oh, that's why we're falling down the thing. That's why it's doing that. Cursor falls down the pit here, and it gets a lot closer. I fell in the pit. You fell in the pit. We all fell in the pit. If you've watched any of Parks and Rec, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this. Okay. Step 1 is done. We're now working on step 2. It's been very expensive to build this pit. I mean, look how thick the concrete is in it. Of course, probably doesn't go all the way back to here, right? It's concrete to the top of it. Still, there's a lot of concrete to pour. Okay. Got some TTXs spread in there with the BNSFs. Yes, sir. There we go. Okay. Wait for the clear. Got it. All right, on this one, what the heck is this? Some kind of a goods thing. I don't know. Is that even operational on this route? I don't know. We are going to go down here. We're going to grab these off right here. Pull them forward. And we're just going to start stacking them on here as much as we can. Because there's nothing behind it, but except for Lockwood. Oh, look, it says Lockwood in there. Except for containers. So there's nothing we need to worry about blocking this access from anything. All right. Okay, backing up now. We must be either near or across a level crossing. I can hear the signals going off. Here we go. Grab onto those, yank those forward, see how many fit onto that track, and so on and so forth until they're all parked up. Then we just got to send Martin back to Maulston. Or Maulstown. Is it Maulston or Maulstown? No. Let's say Maulstown. If it was Maulston, it'd be T-O-N, right at the end. It's T-O-W-N. Well, it's Maulstown. Look at me figuring out words and stuff. Alrighty. I think there's a level crossing here. I don't think... Well, it's not a service road because there's these businesses here. Yeah. Here we come, peoples. Okay, our target is in sight. Hopefully I set these correctly. I'm pretty sure I did. Look at that, I did. Alrighty then. Now this is a runaround track here, right? Yeah, it is. Because it runs you around to the ladder side of it, so I guess you can pull things out and yank them there. So we'll just store them here, here, and here. Not on the runaround track. All right, let's get down here now. Onto these. There we go. Nice. Back this up. Here it comes. It happened. All right, now we're going to go forward with it. Serious slack action. Smiling Jimmy really cranked on the brakes there. I'd say the fellas in the repair shop are going to be mad, but actually it's good job security. Nothing breaks, they're all out of a job. Although I'm sure they don't want to be swamped constantly either. Looks like a road. Yeah, it's a road going across here, so we're going to clear that road right there. So peeps can get back and forth. This guy already parked his car over there. Got a primo parking spot. Got to be an awful early to get that kind of a spot. Alrighty. That'll do. Perfect. Excessive acceleration, but we were braking. Okay, this should be good right here, so we will apply. Now, where are we going to put the next set at? I forgot who I am. Here, or these are longer tracks here. Well, we'll put them over here. What the haystacks, right? Forward. Here we go. So where does this go? You know, I don't know. Does it go back to out to the main line? We'll check that out in a second. I don't know. This map is huge. Can't keep track of all this. Of course, it's one of the beauties of things about this track. This route is so huge that every time you play, it feels like it's something new. What the? Is this for goods? General goods deliveries. Oh, these are for boxcars. Is this another one? It is. So are they taking the goods, putting them in the containers, and then shipping them off that way? It's got to be it, right? Okay, sure. Didn't know that existed. Well, I had to have. I mean, it's got to be in my spreadsheet here, right? Back it up. Fit as many as we can on here. What are we looking like for length? Length? Yeah, we probably won't get them all on here. Maybe, but probably not. Would be my guess. Plenty of clearance? Oh, yeah. There we go. Gosh, is it good to be back playing Trainz. Vacation is always fun. It's nice to unplug from all my electronic stuff. I didn't bring my phone with me, but I barely use it. In fact, when I was on this vacation, I put my phone on silence. I would check it in the morning. So, you know, people would just have to wait. So, it's nice to unplug and everything, but then coming home and doing this, yeah. It's all good. What does it say right here? It's just a private crossing, no trespassing. Right to pass by permission subject to control of owner. What? I haven't seen that sign before. All right. Get this one down near the road as well. I think we're going to be one short. That'll do right there. Perfect. Make that too short, yeah. This one here seems a little too close for comfort. Here we go. I forgot the bell was on. Alrighty. And now we'll stick him out onto this one here. That'll be his last move before he's got to go back to Maulston. Now, Ballston. Where are we? Lockwood? Are we like really gone far? No, that's not. That color C, I know it's there's Lockwood. Oh no. Gotta pay attention to this too. I'm looking on my route map. See which direction I gotta go to get back to Mallstown. Go. But it's hard to drive the train and look at something at the same time, which is why many places make texting and driving illegal. It's never a good idea. All right. I'm wondering if I have to throw him on the turntable to get him short hood forward. I could try to figure out because the map, you know, the map I have in my spreadsheet isn't exactly accurate as far as north, south, east, west is concerned. It's somewhat, not perfectly. So I could run him out on the main line, tell him to go to Mallstown and see which way he goes. If he goes long hood forward, then I know I got to run him around. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So we've got that complete. I think he's going to go long hood forward is what I think is going to happen. Based upon the fact that he pulled into the storage yard. Short hood. So, yeah, Mallstown is all the way back to the far east end of the map. And if I do this... Whoop, no, don't do that. Okay, it's all right. If I do this... Yeah, see, it's hard to tell. Because it says east is kind of going that way, but it's really not because of the way that... Yeah, so... we'll see. We'll come out here, because according to my map, I have to go south for a bit, and then I have to head east in order to get back to Mallstown. But, yes, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to put him on the old spinorama. Or as it's more commonly known as the turntable. Get him across this level crossing, and we're gonna put this switch back in the main line. Yeah, it wasn't done exactly right. Okay, so let's stop him right here. I bet I got money that he's going to go backwards. So let's take a look at this again. Yeah, this is south, which is why I said he has to go south before he can go east. So I'll bet you. How much you want to bet? Huh? 70 or 80 million? Let's put him on this. Then we're going to say navigate to track mark. Mallstown. BNSF arrival. Look at that. You guys owe me $80 million. I knew it. All right. So now the question is, he's probably going to still come over this way. What's going to be the quickest way back into the yard? If you went back up the way he came, then he comes over here backwards, right? Put him on the turntable, swing him around. If he goes over this way, he's got to go further. Maybe not, though. He's got to come to here, and then come around this way, come here. Well, this one's closer. Oh, they're almost equal. Right? Oh, yeah, because this one I got to go here. They got to come all the way back to here. I'm nitpicking. All right, I'm nitpicking, I admit it. But let's throw all this back into mainline. I said I wasn't going to do it. Now I've changed my mind. I'm going to do it. So that's not mainline. You mow. All right. Except for here, because we're going to have to get... Yeah, we're going to have to get all the way over to this side, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Right? And then I can... Oh, chaka! And then I can stay on this line right here. Is that going to get me all the way back to where I want to be? Nope. Sure not. All right. So let's see where this track leads us. Right? Is this the one that... Yeah, this one will get us. All right, let's see where this one is. Is there cars parked on this or something? Nope, it's just this one right here. Okay, so let's align. There. Here. Straten. Turn. Turn. Or reverse, 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 reverse. There we go. Okay. Let's do it. No. There we go. This is 30 miles. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's because he took control. There we go. Now it's right. Yeah. Whenever starts going long and forward by AI, it changes forwards and backwards, which I should have noticed because the light was off and it just turned on when I did that, but I didn't. So there you go then, huh? Okay, let's go back to here now. I'm going to slow it back down, though, for doing these crossovers. They're only rated for 15 miles an hour. I have no idea what they're rated for, but it seems like they should be 15 miles. They don't seem like very high-speed crossovers. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Get rid of the belt. There we go. Get rid of this. Put this back into mainline service. There we go. There you go, folks. You're free to go. Look at the freedom they're enjoying right now. All right. Then, come back up here. Now, is this really in the yard here? I'm going to say really it's not. Although the speed did slow down to 25. We're going to juice it. What's 60 get me? Engine 9299. So close to 10,000. Look at that. That juiced us right to 25 where we want to be. Okay. Now we're gonna flip them around here on the turntable because Mallstown is far, far away. That means no bueno if you're driving long and forward. Now I'm yawning. It's not that I'm bored. It's that I'm tired. Alrighty. We'll get him in there, spin him around, get him back out on this main line. Then we'll send him to Mallstown. Good old Martin. By the looks of it, this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the video. Yep. So, probably. Then after that, we got one more BNSF train to go. That's Isla. And she's a mixed freight out of Mallstown. And then we go to Adair. Haven't seen him in a hot minute. And then it's on to Canadian National. Isn't that nice? Now, there are whistle posts way out here? Seems kind of far away, but again, I think about when I'm, you know, IRL. Yep, I am. Here we come. IRL, you usually can hear the train coming from a long ways out. Of course, then again, do I hear it from that a long ways out because that's when it's signaling for that crossing, or do I hear it that far out because it's going over a crossing that's further up the road? Yeah, all good questions to which I have no good answers. Suppose I could Google map it and look it up, blah, 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 but not going to happen. Not, at least not right yet. Alrighty. There we go. Clear. Now let's get this lined up. Do I... oh, geez. Do I have to go over this way? Yeah. This is going to lead me right onto it, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's definitely CN territory. Bag it up, Bruno. I said Bruno because it kind of... due to alliteration. Backing up Martin doesn't sound as good as backing up Bruno, you know what I'm saying? If you don't. Oh. I'm reading my phone messages, sorry. Did I just say not to do that? Well, I got a message from my wife. Now that's one you don't ignore the wife's emails or texts, I mean. That is a bad idea. Okay. Wife is having a bad day at work, but apparently it's turned for the better now, so that's awesome. But really, do you care? Let me answer that for you. No, you don't. It's okay. You don't have to care. You don't know who I am. You don't know who she is. You got enough to care about in your life. All right. Here we go. We are going to borrow CN's turntable. I know I'm the wrong company, but I tell you what. You let me use this now. You come over to my place, and I will. I'll hook you up. We got a turntable there too, and you guys can use it whenever you want. There we go. Got an engine or two sitting in the roundhouse there. It's not or two, it's just one engine sitting in the roundhouse. Be careful. Very dangerous. I'm thinking these things are pretty stable though, right? I mean, I know nothing about them in real life. But I mean, I always sneak on them here doing 5 miles an hour. I think I've seen train videos where they go real slow. No, for safety concerns. But I think they're pretty darn steady. You could drive across them pretty quickly. Round and round we go. Wherever he stops, I know exactly where it's going to be because, I'm pushing the buttons. Go. And bada boom. One more. Look at that. Okay, let's back it up now. Nicely done. Of course, if you were to come here with two back-to-back engines, you wouldn't have to do this, would you? Then that'd be a waste of fuel, waste of power. So this guy sitting here on the fueling pad with his light on. Are you crazy? Light shouldn't be on. We'll just leave it, though. I could click on him, turn it off, but... nah. It's the all-lazy episode. I could do this, I could do that. But I'm doing none of it. Alrighty. Clear out of the yard here. There we go. And now we'll move it up a few notches. There he goes. Alrighty. Did we clear it yet? Oh, yep. There we go. Okay. Now let's head him to Mallstown. Navigate to... Navigate to track mark. There you go. Wait up, I got you. There we go. Mallstown, where you at? There you are. Crazy insane. Now, I forget, are there line sides in these? I think there is. Not seeing it. Of course, it's not going to be going every inch. All right. All right, so time right now is 15:27. We should watch until 15:32. Oh, it's happening automatic now. First time I did it, and then it took over. Like, get your hands off of that. I'll take care of this. Thank you very much. Okay, here he goes back through the yard again. Yeah, we're actually in the butter zone right now, but why not wait another 4 minutes, huh? What do you got to do right now? What are you doing right now that you can't watch the final 4 minutes of this video? Probably something important, but, or at least more important than this. But watch it anyway. Watch it! Taking a drink. This is really cool. Why has he got a red? Or is that for us for the track over? Not for this one. Why is he only doing 22? When I had control, I could get him right at 25 at 60%. Martin's being persnickety. Could go 25, but I choose to go 22. Okay? You win. You're driving. That's why I'm paying you. Over on the left there, you see that grain train again. Is it empty? Is it full? I have no idea. My spreadsheet knows. Just like when I started this game out now, before I started recording, I was like, what was I doing last in Midwestern Rails? That was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I have no idea. The way I got it on my spreadsheet, I keep very good track. Look at it, and I can, look at the driver, and I can instantly tell what he was doing, and it's all on my spreadsheet. It's awesome. All hail the spreadsheet. We are not worthy. But they got a tower over here too, on the left there. What do you think about Tidewater? They got 2 towers in that one, right? One on the west end, one on the east end. Probably the same kind of deal, right? There's a whistle post right here. Yeah. They just put them up from real far away. That's all. Let's see if it does it automatically. Now, is this one for him? This one here, is this for him? Unsignaled. An AI train has control. Oh, no, that's not. That's the switch. I can't. Yeah, so that's not for him. This one here he's sneaking up on. Gotta say, yeah, I cannot get. Go over here. Here we go. Line ahead is unsignaled. Perfect. He'll sneak up on it, he'll stop, and then it'll turn green. Any second now. Oh, there we go. There we go. The dispatcher was sleeping. He woke up like, whoa, what's going on? He fixed it. But you know what he can't fix? He can't fix the end of the video because we are here, right now. Yep, there's 1532. So we will start off episode 11 with Isla of BNSF. Unless, of course, she's got nothing to do. If she's got nothing to do, then we won't start with her. So if it's not Isla, it'll definitely then be a Dare. They're our passenger train. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. This is another good one for me. Look at that. It does it automatically. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that that horn was timed perfectly for that intersection, well, this just may not be the channel for you.